It's got regulators in a flap all over the world. Its value is being driven up to speculative levels over $900 at the time that I produce this. It could be the hole in the dike that breaks state monopolies on currencies and makes money printing obsolete. Yet most people don't know a thing about it. One of the challenges you may face is paying $900 for something that doesn't exist. They're not coins, they're just a virtual unit of exchange. They don't sit in a bank account, but transactions in them are sent between BitCoin wallets, which are held at digital addresses with balances that change over time. Every transaction that ever took place is stored in a vast general ledger called the blockchain. And if you want to work out the balance held at any Bitcoin address, the information isn't held at that address. You've got to reconstruct it by looking at this blockchain. The weird thing is that everyone in the Bitcoin network knows about every transaction, and the history of each Bitcoin's flow around the network is fully visible from the time it's first created. One way I saw it described was to think of your Bitcoin address as a safe deposit box with a glass front. Everyone knows what's in it, but only the private key can unlock it to take things out or put things in. When you want to send Bitcoins to someone, you use your private key to sign a message with the input, where the Bitcoin came from, the amount, and the address of the person it's going to. It goes from your wallet into the Bitcoin network, where it's verified by people called miners. This is the complex bit. When a block of transactions is created, miners apply a mathematical formula to it, turning it into a far shorter, seemingly random sequence of letters and numbers called a hash. Miners also use the hash of the last block in the chain to generate this new one for the new blockchain. It becomes a kind of digital wax seal, confirming that this block and everything that comes after it is legitimate. Because if you tampered with it, everyone would know. So why would people spend time solving these transactions? Because they get rewarded with Bitcoins for their trouble. And good old mathematics maintains the integrity of the whole system. UK regulators have so far asked for more time to consider where they stand on Bitcoin. The latest noises suggest that it won't be treated as money, but as single-purpose vouchers, which might carry a VAT liability on any Bitcoins that are sold. Germany has classed them as private money while exempting them from capital gains tax if you hold them for more than a year. Government agencies are concerned about the fact that transactions can be carried out anonymously. Of course, we're all now money laundering suspects until we prove our innocence, so you can imagine the paranoia this must be creating in our political masters. Bitcoin may or may not turn out to be a viable proposition. But if this turns out to be the first faltering steps in creating an alternative currency that just cuts out banks and governments, it could be the salvation of capitalism. Watch out, Yellen and Carney. Beware, Obama and Cameron. It's possible you're about to become completely irrelevant. Happy days. Yeah.